Hey, my name is Ashland, and I'm the founder and CEO of Because. Just want to give you a quick intro into what we're all about and why you should take the time to chat with us. So, we're a female founded tech startup. We work with over 1,200 Shopify merchants, including brands like Tom Brady's brand, TB12, Duke Cannon, and Hello Kitty. And we help them to increase their conversion by over 33%. All of these brands came to us with the same problem. They were all looking to increase their conversion, but didn't know how to do it. They were hoping to keep their current site traffic the same, so not see any growth on site traffic, but see the growth on their conversion rate. With all the brands that we've worked with, most of them are able to see between a 10 and 20% conversion rate increase in the first 14-day trial, and then they're able to drive more like a 30 to 50% increase after 90 days of optimization. So a little bit about what Because actually does is we basically increase your conversion rate at each step in the core funnel of your pre-purchase journey on site. So for example, if your current conversion rate is 2% and you were able to increase conversion by 10%, that would get you to a 2.2% new conversion rate. If you have 200,000 monthly site visitors and a $50 AOV, that would mean an additional $240,000 in annual revenue. It really makes sense depending on how your numbers actually come together. What you can do here is click this little link to go into our spreadsheet and play around with what kind of impact you would see for your store. But the way that we do this is basically by creating a dynamic website experience where every page of your site will be adapted based off of who your site visitors are, using your Shopify data about all of your products and your Klaviyo data about all of your customers. We also rely on a couple of other secondary data sources from Attentive and PostScript on the SMS side, Loyalty Lion, Yotpo, and Smile.io on the loyalty side, as well as things like Recharge for subscription data. A little bit about the page types that we support. So we work with over pretty much the entire pre-purchase journey. We can help support your product page to your collection page to your homepage to your cart. And on those pages, we support a handful of text and image-based content types. A lot of these content types you're probably already familiar with. We're capitalizing on content types that are already on most e-commerce sites, but we're hijacking them and taking advantage of them for the purposes of making them dynamic. So while you might already have a top bar on your site, you might already have badges and banners, they're probably all static and don't really change very often based off of any unique data. What we do is we power all of these content types with a rules engine that you and your marketing team gets to set to say, if this, then that. So basically determining when and where messaging will show across your site in order to make sure that the site visitor has the most dynamic experience possible, and so that you can increase conversion by, let's say, 5% on your homepage, 5% on your collection page, 10% on your product page, another 10% on your cart in order to achieve that overall conversion rate increase that you want to see. A little bit about our data types. So we have 4 different data types that do power that rules engine I mentioned. It's like an if this, then that type of rule, where you can say, if the site visitor is part of my Klaviyo segment, I want to show them this message. If the site visitor has over $50 in their cart, I want to show them this image. If the site visitor is arriving from one of my ad campaigns and I know that UTM, or maybe even one of my SMS campaigns, I want to show them to sign up for my loyalty program. And then same with product data. We have access to all of your product collections, tags, and inventory stock to allow for high volumes of updates across a large product catalog. This is also even helpful for smaller product catalogs that are looking to use product data to drive things like urgency around inventory stock. That's a little bit of an overview of how Because works. We're happy to take you through a quick demo of how all of the features come to life. Just book some time on our calendar and we'll get this started. Cheers.